Hi everyone, good evening, and thank you for joining in. So, today's topic is difficulty in saying no. Now, this was a request by someone, and as I was sitting half an hour back, um, it was a very, very strong message that today, instead of doing R5, um, we will just do lucid readings for this. Okay, so I think there is something that the group needs to, or the collective conscious needs to understand with respect to our ability or inability or difficulty to say no. And I think we're going to just let the masters talk to us, to let the radical consciousness flow to us and see or feel or acknowledge what comes up once we listen to the messages. Yeah. So today will be slightly different than usual. But before we begin, let's please take a moment to close our eyes, come together, center ourselves, gather all our energies. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in a lot of love, faith, prosperity. And breathe out any fears or lack-based thoughts. Breathe in integrity, peace, joy. And breathe out any associations, restrictions that prevent us from aligning to this joy. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Return to normal breathing. And in this space, please connect to your higher consciousness. Connect to radical consciousness. Connect to masters. And just put out an intent for their guidance to assist you in knowing what you need to know today. And with that, let's begin. Money or matter is precious. However, the moments of fulfillment in the relationships are equally precious. Money or matter may not be able to buy the experience of true fulfillment, but choosing not to contribute money or matter to a relationship that is required and expected can severely hamper the fulfillment of relationships. Remain open to contribute. Be a channel of money or matter to your loved ones. Let them be good receivers. You never know. It is their willingness and openness to receive money or matter that can actually attract more and more abundance through you. The gift for you is an ability to graciously give, contribute, and impart to relationships. I effortlessly contribute to my 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 relationships. You are strong and robust enough to give, contribute, discharge, deliver, or perform in the best possible manner. Your contribution is very much needed for the project. If others' comments about your fragile nature have created inhibitory beliefs, it is time to challenge them, rise beyond them, and perform with your inherent strength and robustness. Address your pre programmed past life or ancestral guilt or regret of making others feel fragile. You are invited to let go of the past beliefs and give, impart, serve, or contribute with faith in your core strength and intrepidity. I am strong enough to contribute. I am strong enough to contribute. I am strong enough to contribute. Look at the possibility of remaining cheerful irrespective of your outer or inner circumstances. Why would you let others around you or the situation around you decide your level of happiness and cheerfulness? You've got to ensure that you choose to remain cheerful. Even if you may not be able to choose the outer circumstances you are in, you can certainly choose your response to the surroundings, people, and possibilities. Address any unfavorable beliefs preventing you from remaining cheerful. Recognize and resolve some of the heavy emotions, such as guilt or anger, which prevents you from being cheerful. Please do not wait for everything around you to be fine so that you remain cheerful. Instead, your cheerful outlook can settle things around you in a better and faster manner. I remain cheerful and happy irrespective of my outer circumstances. I remain cheerful and happy irrespective of my outer circumstances. I remain cheerful and happy irrespective of my outer circumstances. I remain cheerful and happy irrespective of my outer circumstances. It is time to rise beyond your patterns related to contribution in the relationships. If there is a repeated and predictable pattern affecting or related to the experience of giving, delivering, discharging, serving in a relationship, it is time to recognize the core reasons and the brilliance. Address the reason, align to the brilliance, and free your relationships from the patterns which are not serving you any longer. You are invited to break free from certain patterns and perform, give, serve, or contribute effectively. I address my inhibiting patterns and contribute with ease. I address my inhibiting patterns and contribute with ease. I address my inhibiting patterns and contribute with ease. I address my inhibiting patterns and contribute with ease. How do you handle rejection from others? Perhaps you are quite sensitive to rejection. In order to avoid rejection, you may be going out of your way, compromising on several occasions, and yet inviting the risk of being rejected in an unexpected and unkind manner. Today, you are being reminded to heal your past memories of initial or childhood rejection. Recognize and address them. Intend and invite people to accept you as you are. Embrace and accept all that you are. Be your natural self. Gradually, people around you will love you and cherish you for being who you are. I intend and invite others to give me and all my attributes a special position in their heart. I intend and invite others to give me and all my attributes a special position in their heart. I invite others to give me and all my attributes a special position in their hearts. I intend and invite others to give me and all my attributes a special position in their heart. Remain open to actively avail what is needed for you and for your project, so that you complete your commitment and achieve as per your pre-decided timeline. A lot is being offered to you and is awaiting you. However, it may not be given on the platter as you expected. You might have to take an effort to ensure that you avail as per your need. Go ahead and avail the ultimate success and achievement after availing all that you needed to reach your goal. Unlock all the possible resources available to you and make the best out of them in whichever way you wish. You are being inspired to unlock, unwrap, and avail what you want in life. I unlock and avail what is meant for me. I unlock and avail what is meant for me. I unlock and avail what is meant for me. I unlock and avail what is meant for me. And the final message. There is an excellent order in the seeming disorder. If you see nature's creation, there is an apparent asymmetry and randomness. So-called human perfection is missing, and yet everything is perfect in a natural way. It is how we see it. Rise above, raise your consciousness, and suddenly you will find everything and everyone in beautiful alignment. You will discover the brilliance in every possible seeming perception of non-alignment. I perceive and discover perfection in the imperfection around me. I perceive and discover perfection in the imperfection around me. I perceive and discover perfection in the imperfection around me. I perceive and discover perfection in the imperfection around me. It is very interesting that today's group healing was about our ability to say no, and almost all the messages have been about contribution. I guess that is why the masters want to talk to us. So, how I would interpret this, feel free to obviously add what you want to feel, is that somewhere we are so busy trying to understand how to be able to say no, to set boundaries. We forget that the boundaries that we are trying to set also somewhere bind us. Instead, why don't we check our intent of contribution? Are we trying to say no because we don't have faith that we can contribute? Are we saying no because we feel fragile? Are we saying no because we are so scared of rejection that before someone else rejects us, it's better that we reject that person or the opportunity? Are we saying no to contribute money to relationships out of some insecurity? So check the reasons to say no, and rather focus on all your inner qualities that make you contribute in alignment to the life plan and help you discover the perfection in what we may think deserves a no to set boundaries. This is very interesting. I did not expect it to go this way, but yeah, I guess there is a reason radical is the way it is. So. Okay, over to you guys. How are we doing? How are we feeling? All okay? Does it resonate? Did something fit in today, or are we not clear? Very insightful. Okay, all right. Lovely. Thank you, Purva.
Yeah, hi Asna.
Hi.
I didn't expect the contribution messages to be in such volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my ankle was aching almost the whole time. So for me personally, it must be about like maybe I am like if I contribute, it'll be I'm not as strong to contribute. So that was there. And the perfection message at the end message was also a recurring message. So thank you for that. And thank you for the readings.
Yeah. So somewhere when you start to have faith in your inner strength, the contribution will become easier and the need to say no reduces. And as a result, you're even able to discover the brilliance and the perfection in the demands that other people are raising out of us, basically.
I have to listen to that one more time. But we'll do that. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Anyone else, or are we feeling settled and okay? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
What if there is too much demand and you physically feel drained, not emotionally and not otherwise, like it is with me. I have a very big family and very, very demanding, and it sometimes takes a toll on my physical thing. Like I get so tired standing for 12 hours almost, and the work just doesn't finishes. And so what should we do? I mean, today I said, just before your class, I did a polite denial. I said, I'm done. I will be doing this. And apart from that, we need help. I'm not able to because I'm feeling physically challenged now.
Yeah.
I'm not able to stand, yeah. But the reaction wasn't good. But the acceptance wasn't good. Though my intention was very clear that I'm just asking for help. That I'm saying so because I am physically getting challenged now. I have my legs hurting whole day because I'm standing for 12 hours a day.
So
but the reaction.
Yeah, so Shaili, first work with your fear of being rejected and the guilt
Mm-hmm.
of rejecting others in the past. Okay, and
Mm.
then align contribution, that the more I contribute in sync with my life plan, the more assistance and support I get with my contribution.
This is the affirmation which I should recite.
Yeah, yeah. So first work with fear of rejection and the need
I
to
archive my fear of rejection.
yes, and the I R5 my guilt of rejecting others.
Okay.
Okay, and then rewire. So the more I contribute in consonance with my life plan, or the more I contribute according to my role play, the more I open up to receiving assistance and support.
Okay. The more I contribute according to my role play, the more I
Open up to receiving assistance and support.
connect receiving acceptance and support. Thank you, Asta.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
brilliant. Okay,
Beautiful. Thank you.
thank you. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining in. We'll meet next Wednesday. Please stay.
Can I ask a question, Asta?
Yes, sure.
Uh, like I have a different kind of a challenge wherein my people here expect not physically from me, but spiritually. Somebody tells me anything, they expect not to answer back. They expect me to do what is expected, what their particular demands are. So what do I do? Because here your mind works.
Here your mind works as in, sorry?
You kind of give a reply back. Sometimes it becomes rebellious, sometimes it becomes a polite denial.
So again, Dia, the whole point is that you have to understand the brilliance in the demands others are making of you, and your need to play that role of fulfilling people's demands and expectations, even if you find them slightly unreasonable. So again, first R5 that role that you have only said yes to, because by now we understand that everything that others are throwing at us is a manifestation of what we want to do. And from the guidance that's come today, this group has to contribute. This group definitely has to contribute, it has to deliver, it has to perform. But when you do it in accordance to your role play and life plan, automatically help, support comes from various areas. So discover the brilliance first in what are you, why are you attracting people like this who make these kind of demands from you? And from their work, align to the brilliance first. So do a reading for that for yourself. Okay, using the app or the manual, whichever one you have access to. Yeah, just open up the Mind Chakra cards, asking the question, what is the brilliance in people who are making these unreasonable expectations or whatever demands from me? What do I need to align to?
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, anyone else? Anything?
Asta, just now you told Ruby. Actually, it's Ruby.
Oh, okay.
Entered with the name of Dia. Yeah. So I opened my card because the question I put it across you, I was also clouded for that. And my Minor Chakra card opened. I remain open to divine help as I help myself.
There you go. So the whole
I tried helping myself today.
Yeah, so it's okay. And then see, I think I was speaking about this in some other group healing as well. Like sometimes initially when we do put out a changed behavior, there is always some resistance to change. But if we are convinced in our stand and position, then over time other people also shift their positions. So let that happen.
That's true. That's true. That I have experienced in many scenarios, and I've done one more new thing today because I strongly feel that it's my right to say it and think about myself and love myself in all manners.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay, brilliant. Thank you, guys. I will see you all next week. Take care, please. Bye-bye. Good evening.
Thank you.
Bye, Aska. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.